Hi Taurus, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Taurus, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Taurus, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back all my subscribers and welcome in newcomers. Taurus Spirit. Alright, newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Taurus, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, Knight of Cups. Is somebody planning to move on towards brand new love or something? I do sense it's person B. Alright, so from the first look at the cards, Taurus, I do see that somebody's now realized that all their happiness was with the other person who they really miss. Now they feel it was a soulmate bond. I want to go back to them. But in the past, I think this person was very rude and mean and not opening up emotionally. And now they are angry. Now they are angry because they realize that none of their dreams and wishes will come true now. They're realizing that they're holding back or making these unwise decisions has cost them. And that person is now holding back from them. The other person says, yeah, they never disrespected me. They never, treated me right. I lost hope in this connection, Omkaratarot. This became toxic. There were continuous battles between us. So, yes, I think they just fooled me. I don't want to give this a second chance. Maybe I should just take a leap of faith towards a new direction. That's my first thought, of course. I'm going to clarify all these cards and do your action cards as well. But Taurus, let's first ask the universe. Let's ask the universe what's truly going on in this connection. Why is Taurus and that person feeling like this, Spirit? Taurus and that person. Why do they feel this way right now? Taurus and that person. All right. And the first card here, Taurus, says red flags. So there were plenty of red flags, I guess, which the other person saw. They paid attention to the warning signs and made up their mind to hold back. The next card says support. Look for security from those closest to you. The third card here says wedding. Somebody wants to commit, I think, now. Now let's see how that's going to go. I am going to start with your dialogue message cards here, Taurus. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then we'll do the clarification. Taurus and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Taurus and their person, Spirit. All right, let's take a few more from another deck. Taurus and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Okay, and a few more from a third deck as well, and then we'll start the reading, Taurus. Taurus and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? One more. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Taurus, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, I don't care what my family or anyone else has to say. I want you and nobody else. I've never experienced a love and a connection like this before. Please don't give up on me. When I thought about how badly I hurt you, I literally cried. Can I trust you not to break my heart again? I loved you more than I loved myself. And then I realized I didn't love myself because they feel they allowed the other person to get away with whatever they were doing, their bad behavior. I tried to walk away from you, but something keeps pulling me back to you. I will never love another like I love you. I feel like you've moved on from me. Sometimes I wish I had never even met you. Judgment. I'm making the decision once and for all to turn this around. Give me more time. I'm working on being a better counterpart for you. I wish I could have loved you the way you deserve to be loved. You're always in my dreams. It wasn't you. It was me. I am to be blamed. I accept fault for this. I appreciate the lessons you taught me. All right. So these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Taurus, let's start this reading. But as always, an angel blessing card first. And this one is going to be for the viewer. Now, you could be watching Taurus. Maybe your cross watchers here watching for you. So a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message for the viewer. And this card here says forgiveness. Maybe somebody wants your forgiveness, viewer, or maybe you have to forgive yourself. Sometimes we start blaming ourselves and being hard on ourselves. Maybe there was something wrong that I did. And so if you want to really move on or move towards your person one way or the other, I don't know which side you're on, viewer, but if you are the one who's trying to move on, even then, forgive the situation so you can move forward with a clear heart and mind, right? No point holding on to resentments of the past. And person A, if this is you, then of course you will need to ask for some forgiveness. All right, so let's start with, at least ask for forgiveness, even if you guys don't get back together, because that kind of, heals a lot of wounds, which sometimes people carry into next relationships. Okay, so let's start. Person A, I'm going to start with you. And newcomers, please remember, these are not gender-based. I don't know which side you're on. If this is your reading and you've been resonating, then yes, one side would be you, one side would be the person you're connected to, because I don't want to guess, because I could be dealing with two Tauruses, right? So use your own judgment. And of course, this person can be a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush, a love interest or something. Could even be a business partner, relative, a best friend or something, right? So right now I'm going to focus only on one side, which is person A. Once I'm completely done this side, later we'll move to the other side. So person A, in your feelings, in your emotions, I see the Sun card. What's that all about? What's the Sun card? Yeah, person A says, always knew they were my happiness. I always knew they were my happiness, but I wasn't ready for commitment. I think they held back from commitment. They knew that, the other person was perfect long-term partner or whatever, but maybe they were sitting in their ego and pride. Maybe they never wanted to make that decision at that point. Now I think this person wants to come back. Six of Cups. What's the Six of Cups? Six of Cups. They're very, very angry and very upset. I have duplicate cards of both. King of Swords in reverse, and I have the King of Swords here, right? So they are realizing that they messed it up because of their unwise and foolish choices. And the same card I have here as well from another deck, Hermit in reverse. So they are realizing that, oh my God, I really want to go back. Maybe they're feeling lonely now, or this person is feeling very, very lonely. Spirit says they now don't want any other options. All they can think about is that happiness that they felt with the other person, that golden cup that was presented to them by the universe. They are lost and lonely and feeling angry and upset right now. So why? Tell me why. Why are you feeling angry? Why are you upset? Person A. King of Swords in reverse. Because I think they were hoping to rebuild. But they are angry and they are depressed because they feel that person is moving on towards new love. I think they were hoping to rebuild later. Now they feel very, very upset because they could be sensing that the other person is giving their love to somebody else or taking a cup of love from somebody else. I think this person always thought, yeah, I know I broke their heart. I can always rebuild. I can always go back with an apology, and things can start moving again. They always knew. They always knew. They felt that, right now I don't need to. Maybe later on, I can stop my wayward ways or whatever. Then later on, I can step up and do right by them and, just apologize to them and things will be fine. Now they're sitting in stress and anxiety and sleepless nights because they sense that the other person is no longer waiting. Now I think they're angry because they feel that they lost at the game that they were playing. They feel like such a loser. They feel they took their person's love for granted and now the other person doesn't even love them. Forget love them, doesn't even want them back in their life anymore. This person never thought things would change so drastically. Okay, so how do you see the connection now, person A? How do you see person B? And how do you feel about this connection? Hermit in reverse again. What's the Hermit in reverse? Hermit in reverse. They feel so foolish. They feel so foolish. They lost out on somebody wonderful. They underestimated the value of the other person. They disrespected the other person. They didn't see that the other person was their long-term potential partner. Now, it's only now they're saying it because I think the other person is now holding back from them. They sense that now it's too late. The other person will never trust me again. Even if I go towards them, they're going to cut my head off. They're never going to trust me or love me like they did before. They're seeing the other person very strong now. Very strong, holding back, ended things with them. And that's the reason. They feel, why did I play those games? Eventually, they feel like a loser now. They were playing to win. They thought that person B is never going to go anywhere. I can always, apologize to them and later on come back or something. Now they feel, what was the point? I lost my person. Right, person A? Yeah, they're feeling stuck. They're feeling they're getting their karma. They're feeling they're getting their karma. They lost out on a soulmate bond or, long-term partnership, all because they made either the wrong choice or they never made the choice. This person maybe kept holding back from commitment or something like that. Now they want it. I think now they want it. But now, let's see. Okay, so what action person A will finally take? I will open later, Taurus. Let's go to the other side first. Let's see how person B is feeling and then we'll do the action cards together. So person B, in your feelings, in your emotions, you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. What's that? Yeah, person B feels, they say they were disrespected. This connection was unfair. It was totally unfair. Like if this was a marriage, then person B says this is divorce now. Why do you feel this way? Because they feel the person refused to change and I don't want to wait any longer. I don't want to deal with an immature person who just wants passion and excitement and is all over the place, maybe being a player or something. So person B says, yeah, I've lost hope. I've totally lost hope in this connection. Somewhere they feel that this was an imbalanced connection. They were always, I think, hoping for victory. They were hoping for a happily ever after and all that. In their mind, they were envisioning that one day we can be a power couple. One day my person will step up. But now it's like, yeah, no, I think I was wrong. I was manifesting wrong or none of my manifestations came true. Basically, person B feels, I've lost hope. Why is that? Person B, why do you feel you've lost hope now with person A? The devil. Okay, what's the devil? What's the devil? Person B says, maybe this is a repetitive thing where maybe person B returned earlier as well, or you guys came back together. Person B says, I always thought this was my soulmate and we would have a partnership, but this is maybe just a karmic or a toxic connection because it always ends up in some kind of conflict. I think person B kept returning back in the hope that, maybe now they've leveled up. But each time I think they were disappointed. They feel that there was just too much stress and anxiety and conflict. So I would rather accept that it's not working between us. Maybe it's time for me to go into a bit of self-respect, self-love, and hopefully new love. So how do you see the connection now, person B? How do you see person A? And how do you feel about this connection? The Fool. What's the Fool card? Person B says, I have decided I'm not going to be carrying all the weight of this connection. Till now, I've been carrying all that emotional burden on my shoulders, feeling sooner or later they'll come back, sooner or later they'll level up, sooner or later this, that, and the other. But I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I'm not going to be carrying all the load of this connection. I'm giving up, I'm stopping this. And Omkaratarot, I think it's time for me to take a leap of faith and move on towards a brand new beginning. Not even think of giving this person a second chance. Yeah, it's time for new beginnings. I don't want to waste any more time, energy, effort looking at the past and feeling bad and sad. And I would rather just turn my life around. Everybody says that there are multiple soulmates available. So why don't I take a leap of faith in a new direction? Why should I keep going back to somebody who never makes my wish come true? So I think person B is more going towards that new love. Person A knows that. I think that's why they are angry and upset. And I had the same card here as well, right? So there is that inclination I think from person B's side to just transform their life and move on with a new soulmate. So let's see what actions you guys will take then, Taurus. I'm going to take another deck for this one. And while I shuffle these cards, may I please remind you, if you could just tap the thumbs up button for me, please. Helps the videos to circulate, keeps me motivated to do more Taurus readings for you. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. All right, so person A, action from your end towards person B or otherwise in your own life. Four of Cups in reverse. This person is sitting in a lot of depression right now. Why is that, person A? Why are you sitting all sad? Eight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Four of Swords. Well, they don't know how to make things work now. They want to put in the work, or they were hoping that, as usual, if they waited long enough, the other person, they'll get better, they'll heal. They've always put in the work. They'll try and make up things with me because they are my long-term partner. I do see them as my future. I will commit to them, but now they're kind of in a flux, because they don't probably see the other person coming back. In fact, they see them healed and maybe moving on from them. Am I right? Give me more, person A. Yeah, this person is stressed out. Now they're up in their head. Now they don't know what to do. All kinds of thoughts are going on in their mind. Well, I always thought, things can heal after every time we have a fight, things, get sorted out. They always put in the work. This time round, they haven't done that. Maybe they're moving on to new love or something. But this anxiety and stress and this shock, I think, to their system has also, I think, opened their heart chakra. Now they realize that I do love person B, they are my happiness, and now they're sitting in a lot of sadness, feeling left out in the cold, feeling left behind, regretting their past mistakes, feeling, why didn't I make the choice when I had the time, right? So this person has a lot of regret, sadness, sorrow, looking at the past. Okay, so person B, what about you? Action from your end towards person A or otherwise. Justice in reverse. I just explained that card to you. That was person B's first card, just in reverse. This was an unfair and imbalanced connection. I'm not going to deal with this anymore. I'm done here. Justice in reverse. Hermit. Death and rebirth, and the Fool card. Yeah, person B says, I thought long and hard, Omkaratarot, and the guidance that my spirit guides have given me, or my own intuition has given me, it's now time to make a clean break. Death to the old and transform my life to a brand new life. I'm absolutely ready to take a leap of faith in a new direction. What's this Knight of Cups, Spirit? What's the Knight of Cups as the overall energy for Taurus's reading today? Knight of Cups. Is that person A wanting to come with a romantic offer now, or is it person B moving on to a brand new love? Oh, this is person B. They've healed. They're absolutely healed. They are now shining brighter than ever before, very, very confident of themselves, and attracting in a very powerful new soulmate, it seems. Somebody who's going to be taking action towards them, and this is going to be a true match. Queen of Wands to the King of Wands. So person B is calling in a very powerful new soulmate, and person A knows that, and that's why they're scared. And they're sitting in heartbreak as well, because I think now they do want to commit, but now they feel, oops, the door may be shut. All because of their past behavior, their player ways, their immature ways. They do want to come and apologize though, and that's what Spirit is also suggesting. At least apologize. All right, so that's what I have for you. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste, Taurus.